Hello my friends and welcome. I have returned. I gave myself the first few days of January off and that little period in between Christmas and New Year's where everything's just a little bit hectic. I went home for a bit, I came back, I went straight back to work and I've handed in some essays and I've still got more to do, so students in January. Everyone usually takes this opportunity to list all their New Year's resolutions and what they plan to do in 2017. I'm not going to do that because I'll probably break them. I don't want to embarrass myself publicly, but I do want to talk about a conversation I had with my friend Aidan the other day that just really got me in the feels. We're just having a little bit of a talk about family and stuff like that because with him being my friend's boyfriend, I don't know him as well as she does, so stuff he's told her he's not told me, so we were getting to know each other a little bit better. He's going to be living with us next year and, you know, friendship. But he was talking to me, we were talking about family and things that mean a lot to us, and we both have divorced parents who have both married someone else. So we were talking about how that relationship dynamic just sort of becomes a little bit complicated when dad's found someone new, mum's found someone new, and they may not necessarily all like each other. They get on, but they don't necessarily want to be friends. So we were talking about that and just talking about things that mean a lot to us, and one of those things is my younger brother, who means quite a lot to me. Like, we didn't get on for quite a while and now we do. He bought me a time turner for Christmas. He officially wins Best Present of the Year prize, and we just sort of became really close again while we went to Florida, and I feel more like a family now, and that's what I wanted. With this conversation with Aidan, I was telling him all about these things, and we were talking about how I often get worried about things and try and fix everything, and I can't fix everything, and he said he used to be like that as well, and his mum gave him a really good piece of advice, which is fix yourself and then everything around will be fixed. So if you go into everything positively, the people around you will react in a positive way. Like, if I go through my day, loads of mediocre things happen, like nothing really good but nothing really bad, because nothing extravagant has happened. I don't feel like anything's happened that day, but instead of coming home and feeling like that, coming home and listing all the good stuff that's happened so you feel better about the day, and going into everything with a really positive attitude, because Taylor Swift said that the only thing that can change is your outlook. So if you have a positive outlook on everything, that'll come back to you in its own little way. And we were talking about how I love doing this, I love my music, I love reading, I love writing, all those creative things that previous friends I've had didn't really beat out of me, but didn't understand and didn't encourage. He just basically sat me down and said, you've got to, you have to, you love it, so do it. And the very fact that I now have such supportive and brilliant friends, I couldn't be happier right now. I do get moments, I do get low, and I do get devastated to the point where I can't get out of bed for several days. And I do feel, most of the time, incredibly, incredibly alone. But little conversations like that prove to me that I'm not. And there are people who love me, and people who care about me, and people who I love and I care about. And just little reassurances like that prove that people do actually have my back and I'm not in some kind of illusion. They do actually want me around and I want them. Instead of, I'm not gonna list loads of different resolutions or like get healthy, use that gym membership you've been paying for 2 years but never go, write a song a week, do your uni work, because that's probably a good one actually. I should probably do that one. Instead of doing things like that, I know I'm gonna break those because I'm human, but instead of things like that, do things like working on my outlook and working on doing things that make me happy and looking after myself. If I look after myself, my relationships with other people are going to get better. And after that conversation the other night, I do need them. I do need them, and I do want them around, and I want them to stay. Work on it, and hopefully this time next year I'll look back on this and I'll be the happiest. Because I'm already the happiest I've ever been, but hopefully next year I'll be twice as happy, and the year after that thrice as happy, and year after that 4 times as happy, and I'll just keep going. So I love my friends, I love you, and I'll see you next week.